Welcome guys. In this video we are going to look at question 1 from math paper 2 for the year 2022 for the GCE. So we are given express 6 over x minus 2 minus 2 over x minus 4 as a single fraction. So that's our key point. We want to make a single fraction in its lowest terms. So we are given two fractions, and our task is to combine the two fractions forming one fraction. Not only that, we are supposed to make sure that we give it in its lowest terms. So what is our first step? We need to come up with the lowest common denominator. So for a problem like this one, the lowest common denominator is just that you need to get the two denominators and put them in brackets. So the first one will be x minus 2. The second one will be x minus 4. Then if we get this divided into this, it means that this and this will cancel. So the 6 will multiply with the second denominator of the second fraction. Now to simplify the work, this 6 will multiply with the denominator of the second fraction. Then our negative 2 will go with the denominator of the first fraction. So for this, I'm going to say 6 multiplied by x minus 4. Negative 2 multiplied by x minus 2. Then the denominator will just be maintained the way it is. Then I'm going to expand. So at this stage, we are going to expand. Excuse me. So I'm going to say 6 multiplied by x. So 6 times x will give us 6x. 6 times negative 4. So this will give us negative 24. Negative 2 times x will give us negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 will give us plus 4. Then we are going to collect the like terms. So the 6x and the negative 2x are like terms. Negative 20 and positive 4 are also like terms. So when grouping these like terms for a question like this one, you are not supposed to change the signs, because the signs, the expressions have not crossed the equal sign. So the signs must be maintained. Then here, we just have to simplify. So here, you simplify by doing some algebraic. So positive 6x minus 2x is, since we have different signs, we are going to subtract and get positive 4x. Negative 24 plus 4, we subtract, and our final answer will be negative 20, since the bigger number has a negative sign, divided by the same denominator. Then we can also factorize. We know that 4 can go into 20. So say 4 open bracket. So if we cancel this, we have x minus 4 can go into 20 5 times. So this is now our final answer. We have expressed the single fraction in its lowest terms. We move on to question B. So to evaluate simply means to find the actual numerical value. So here we are dealing with a calculus question. Now calculus has two branches. We have differential and integral calculus. So the part of calculus that we are dealing with here is integration. So how can you know that this is an integration? The presence of this elongated s. So this is the integration part of calculus. So the integration is the opposite of differential. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to write the expression. So what I want to do, I want to begin by this expression, negative 3x squared plus 4 multiplied by dx. So if you want, you can just do it the way it is, but me, I prefer doing it like this to the way it is. So to integrate, you write the expression the way it is, which is negative 3x squared. Then what are we supposed to do to the power? You add the 1. Always you add the 1 divided by the same result. So 2 plus 1 also be our denominator. Then for this here, we just have a constant number. What are we supposed to do? You get that constant number, you multiply by x. So 4 times x is 4x, or we know that x raised to the power 0 is 1. So if we can view this one as 4 times x to the power 0, so that we add 1 over 0 plus 1. Then evaluating from -3 to +2. Then upon reaching here, I'm going to add 2 and 1. So this will give me a 3 multiplied by x raised to the power 3 plus this will be 4 over 0 plus 1 is just 1 multiplied by x. 0 plus 1 is 1, evaluating from -3 up to 2. So I can cancel this. Then I'm going to have negative x raised to the power 3 plus 1 into 4 is just 4 times x raised to the power 1. Now I'm not going to add a c since this is the definite integral. So the definite integral, you don't have to put the c. Then what are we supposed to do? So what we are supposed to do is, I'm going to open 2 pairs of brackets. In each pair, I'm going to write the exact expression that we have found here. So we have negative x raised to the power 3 plus 4x, here negative x raised to the power 3 plus 4x. Then what are we going to do here? The first bracket goes with the higher limit. So the higher limit is 2. We know that 2 is greater than negative 3. So this is the number that will go there. Then for the second bracket, you use the lower limit, which is negative 3. So the negative 3 is here. Then what are we supposed to put between the 2 brackets is subtraction. Then where there is x is where we're going to put the numbers, the limits. So in the first bracket, we are going to have negative 2 raised to the power 3 plus 4, in brackets we put 2, minus negative 3 raised to the power negative 3, raised to the power 3 plus 4, then negative 3 here. So 2 raised to the power 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, so 3 times 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So here we get 8 plus 4 times 2 will give us, again we have 8, right? Minus here, we are going to, this should not be there here. So negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9 times negative 3 is negative 27. Minus 4 times 3 is 12. So we know that positive 8 minus 8 will just give us a 0. So we have 0 in the first bracket, minus negative times negative is plus 27, minus 12. So we can just ignore the 0, we have negative. Then 27 minus 12 is 15. Then here our final answer is 15. Now since this is the definite integral, you ignore the negative sign, so the final answer should just be positive 15 units. This should be the area. So this is how we can answer the question. So if you find this video interesting, please give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to share with families and friends. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.